Alright guys, so I'm back in traffic, man. Got wifey up in front of me. She driving fast as hell, man. She got me on the gas and the crack and trying to keep up with her. I told her she heavy foot. That's why the brakes be going out on shit so quick. She slow down, man. Yeah. Tell her nothing, man. She act like she in a crackety crack. Oh, she funny. But yeah, man, we on our way over here, guys, to check out this this building that sits right. It actually it's next door to the school, one of the centers that we own down in the West LA area. And the owner's like really just been pushing his weight around, man, trying to get us to take over this other side of the building. It would be really ideal because it sits directly right next door to one of the facilities that we already have from them. And you know, they went out of business. They were a swimming pool builder themselves, and he just been pushing his weight around, man. He got the for lease sign in the window for like an office space, and like I told my wife, ain't nobody really gonna come and rent that out for no office space, not in that area, man. If somebody trying to get an office space, they can go up on Wilshire Boulevard or Century City or Westwood area or somewhere much nicer, man. There's so many new office spaces that are available for a person that needs an office space to rent. I don't see nobody paying $4,000 a month for an older building office space, not unless you really just want that and want to be in that area, you know what I mean? So he comes around pushing his weight around, like giving us options. Either we take over his building, or he's going to increase our current lease rent by $1,000 a month, being that we got the whole back area and being utilized as a playground. And he was like basically saying, like, if he was to rent the other new side out to somebody, that they more than likely will want to have some of that back area for parking for themselves. But down where the schools are located at, in that area, man, everybody knows that you got to have a some quarters ready, man, for these metered parking in the city of LA. Parking is just horrendous out here. So the options was, you know, take over the building or pay $1,000 more to have the entire backyard still, and that way the new tenant won't have access to the back to park. Or he said they would go back there and put a damn fence down the middle of the yard and basically, you know, make her her playground a lot smaller, man. And we can't do that. So like I was telling her, you know, I mean, we just kind of like really trying to do some future planning. We're not really sure what we're going to do with the larger center we got down the street. I told her with all the new development, man, it would be ideal if we could find funding from the government to knock that school down and eventually put up like 40 or 50 unit building. And, you know, she could either manage that as opposed to managing all those kids and teachers and parents and just manage a 40, 50 unit building, or put a building together like that and you sell a building like that, like I said, for, you know, a lot of M's, man. I think I showed you guys the building a few weeks ago on one of my vlogs where I was meeting one of the subcontractors down at the next door facility that was doing some work in there. So we on our way over here now, man, to meet this guy. Like I told my wife, you got to do the numbers, man. Like you can't just tell somebody, yeah, we got to get in here and see what the square footage is. I got my measuring tape. I'm about to go in here and measure, you know, see what kind of walls need to be knocked down, what needs to be opened up. I know there's some things that he said he will help out doing, and before she puts in for an increase of capacity of children at this location, man. So it would be ideal, man. It would definitely bring a lot more revenue into our household, which is a good thing. But like I told her, man, you've been doing this for a long time, and you kind of like really starting to talk about and plan your exit strategy. So she had made a good point to where it's like, if we do end up selling the larger building or knocking it down and putting some residential units there, man, either way it go, you know what I'm saying? Man, fuck, man, she don't want to go, man. She's sitting there on hold, frozen, instead of driving. Anyway, man, we're going down here to look at this building and see if we're going to take over the school. You know, enough of me bumping my gums, man. We're trying to make a business move that will be beneficial to our family. Look at her, man. The Queen of Pico. You sure driving pretty fast, boo.
I'm driving nice.
Trip, man. So yeah, we about to go down here and meet the guy, man. From the outside, the building looks a lot smaller, but you know, when you putting these schools together, man, before the state comes out and approve you, they're gonna come out with their measuring tape and measure, and basically the square footage of inside the building that determines on the head count that they will allow you to have in there. You know what I mean? So if the square footage permits it to where we can at least get at least between 20 to 25 more children, then it would be worth it. But anything under 20, it won't be worth it, and we might as well just go ahead and get them the extra 1,000 just to keep the whole entire playground area in back of the building, man. So I'll see y'all when we get over here, man. Take a look around, measure, get a feel for this guy, and you know, we've been a long tenant with them, and you know, it's crazy, man. I wish they was like basically trying to give us an option to actually go ahead and purchase this building, man, because I'm tired of dumping a lot of money into other people's property. But sometimes, you know, when you're trying to create business or expand your business, people are not always trying to sell their commercial properties, and therefore you got to like get the building up to code and get the occupancy right, and do everything that it is you need to do to get in there and make it happen to start bringing in your revenue, man. So that's pretty much the steps of what we trying to take, man. You work hard, you work a job real hard, you create a business, you stir up that business, you make revenue from that business, and then the money that you can make from that business, if you can stack it up and stay disciplined and don't go crazy on material stuff and being super worldly and trying to keep up with the Joneses and stack your money and start rolling it over and investing it into real estate, then you can make your escape from just having a business, which is nothing like but really job security, man. Having a business is not a 9-to-5. It's actually worse than a job, because you got a lot of responsibility on you. You got all the liability and responsibility falls on you, man. So, you know, owning the business, man, it's not no walk in the park. You know what I mean? It does give you a little bit of freedom, and it gives you some job security to go and come as you please. Like today, I really should be in the truck getting my money. I just had my broker call me with a last minute load. First I told him yeah, then I called him back and refused it because I know we had this meeting this morning, and this is important, guys. So I don't want to keep putting this on hold, man, and get this guy that's trying to give us this other side of the building upset, man, and, you know, just get to acting ignorant, man, because they palms is itching to hand that key over to somebody, man, to collect the lease money every month, man. So I'll see y'all when we get over here, man. Take a look around here and see what we gonna do with this spot, man. See if it's worth it. You feel me? So you see what I was saying, guys, when you're down here in the Pico area, just be prepared to pay one of these meters, man. So yeah, you see what I'm saying? Pretty much all these commercial buildings, people with these different businesses and stuff, man, pretty much people all park out on the street here. Hey. Up the street is the larger center, where we was talking about possibly knocking that down, where I was just explaining to you guys. And then right up here is the sister facility where the smaller kids is. What time are you gonna be here at 10:30?
Well, if that's the case, I told him.
Oh yeah, I was looking for that. I thought I left it, man. You need to run across the street and hey, you wanna talk to him a little bit?
No.
I guess I could do it after.
Nope.
But you gonna wait the extra minutes? You got about 30 more minutes? Still got about 30 more minutes before the guy shows up, man. See my wife, that's the queen of Pico, man. Call her the queen. The cuisine. See how you gotta step up into this building, man? It's higher. So this is her sister facility right here. You guys have been down here before, and this is the other side that they, like I say, trying to pretty much force us to take over, which is gonna be real beneficial, man, for the family. I think she was gonna do it anyway without me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why you gotta be telling
Steve-O!
Don't talk to him.
I'm not. So this is where we at, man. As you guys can see how it is pretty much connected to each side. So it would be ideal to get in here and get this place cleaned up. And
it's not dirty.
It's not dirty. Yeah, these the only windows that it has. Is these right here. These two in front of it, huh? What up, Steve? Gotta walk get across the street over here. I got this manila envelope, and make sure this meter is going. And the guy across the street over here at this he's a tax preparer, man. Been helping her a lot with her the school taxes. So I'm trying to see if I can get him to help me out with my personal stuff and get me all in order for the year 2020 and 2021, man. I'm behind on that stuff, and he's been working on it, man. So I really don't know a lot about taxes, but I'm trying to learn. And I told him as I work with him, I will be pretty much asking questions and learning as I go. So he's right here. Dropped this stuff in this box. And, so yeah, he just told me he gonna help me out with that, y'all. But you see, it's ideal, man. You see how big that property is over there. If we can knock that school down, and like I said, eventually put up 50 units right here on that corner lot, man, that would be ideal, man. You put together a building like that, because all up and down this street on Pico right here, I can show you some buildings down here where the lot was much smaller than this, where they just put up 44 units. But like I told her, man, if we knock this down, demolition this school, put them units in there, guys, sell this building for 15, 20 million, then she can go on and retire, man. So, you know, these guys coming around, throwing their weight around to take over his stuff. That's cool and all, but she's on her way out the door with this school stuff. And she's made her mark in this area, man. Definitely a pillar in the community now. But she working too hard. So I don't know, man. Once she get her mind locked in on something, but you guys can see the building is just up the street from this one. It's right here. So I guess it would be ideal, guys. That's this wall right here that you was looking at right now. We would essentially have to like put some double doors right here in this wall. In this wall, we'd have to create some type of double doors that would take us in to that other side of the facility. Now, as you can see, the steps that I showed you in front, I don't know if the floor of their ground is up here or how high it is, but I know definitely you would have to walk up some steps to get to the other side. This side over here is for infants and smaller babies. And if we take possession of the other building, he said he would be willing to do that, put the money to open up this wall, create an access to the other side. I'll take y'all out back to the playground, man. So yeah, as far as his options, either we take that and so you see how we pretty much got this whole back area sold up. So I presume that the wall to our side is probably somewhere right here. Somewhere right here. And when we get this whole side, he said he would open this up. We would definitely need a rear exit from this building to get out to the playground. But either we pay the extra $1,000 to keep the yard. He said if we don't want to do that, then he would just come and run a fence down the middle of here, and that way it would give these people access to new tenants to be able to park out here, man. So we definitely can't do that. But now that I'm here and been talking to her about it, and now that I'm here and I see it, man, I guess it would be wise to go head on and take this over, man, and make it happen, man. Yes, sir, man. It's crazy. I have to show her that, man. This side actually looks bigger from the back. And out back, when you stand out back and look at these buildings, babe, his side look bigger than our side for some reason, man. But from when you in the front, it don't. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, but you know what? Nah, cause look, I forgot. When you look at this, see, I'm just looking at this corner of the wall to that corner. But when you stand right here and look, you got all of that down there. See, that goes up to the front. But when you stand right here and look at the back, from this corner, that's pretty much that wall. So it is pretty big in there. I'm trying to figure out how they would create the door right here.
You have to go up and do it right there.
Yeah, but you got a lot of this electrical right here, but I guess he could reroute all this stuff.
Yeah.
More than likely, he probably put it over here on this side, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said it would have to be.
You wondering what you up to?
Well, I'm gonna kill him.
Why you want to kill him? He ain't bothering you.
He'll
Leave him
do it.
alone, babe. Leave him alone.
Move back.
Leave him alone, babe. Leave him alone, babe. Leave him alone, babe. I just noticed your mailbox down here at the bottom.
Yeah. They deliver my mail down the street.
Got some good security on this door.
Ain't nobody ever mess with it this far.
You got it. Once they all come on, you'll be able to see. That's the
So
windows.
we were talking about opening this wall up to the hallway. Okay. And
This will
then
be all open.
this would be open, yeah. And then I think you were thinking about, about removing this wall as well.
If you could. If
Yeah,
just
so
the more open floor, as much as we can give it, like I was telling her, like you was saying, like you don't want to mess with the integrity of the support of the
Yeah, so I'd have to just figure out where the shear walls are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what
That
this
would
is
be
basically
open. That would be good.
all of this.
And then all of this will be open. That way it won't be closed up.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna measure this. This part will not be measured.
You mean the hallway wall?
No, they won't measure any hallways. They would just measure like rooms.
This will be not be measured, so that's gonna take away. So if this is open,
Yeah.
and then it'll be from this wall all the way to that wall.
Right.
Including all of this. And then right here, I was thinking, just right now, this popped into my head. I was thinking, there is no reason why we have to take all of this wall out.
What do you have there?
18 by 21.
Okay.
What is that? 18.
That's 378.
78. Okay. Yeah, so this.
That fits 10.8 feet.
Yeah. What's in through
So
there?
that's there's a storage
Oh.
here.
Is there a light for here?
Hallway.
You know, yeah, the
Oh, it's
hallway
right
lights.
here.
Yeah, just hit those. Oh, no, that's not it.
Not that one. Oh yeah, with that. Oh, that's to that door that goes outside.
Let me just get it. It's right
The storage door that you was telling me.
This is pretty cool for a door to come inside the school.
Yeah, but this really can't do nothing with this.
This was a door right here.
To go to that office here.
Yeah, I guess there was like that was a separate entrance on the outside. You could go in.
Yeah, I like that. I thought that was the storage. Oh, this is the storage
And
right
from that
here.
door out there.
So that's the bathroom.
Right. See, this is a bathroom. And remember I was telling you that
It's enough room.
Yeah, it's enough room for a toilet, another toilet.
Yeah, that's what you really.
Oh wait, no, just stop, since we already captured that square footage, if you just stop where the wall.
Okay.
Right here?
All right. Yeah.
It's gonna be bad because that's already licensed.
No, I'm talking about like how they walk
You're talking
through
about
right
the
there.
space.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how that works with the flow inside.
I'll go over there and measure. You say no more than 3.5 feet out with the
3.5
steps.
is-
With the
yeah.
steps.
3.5, so you should do a 3.5 by 3.5 foot landing, and then the steps that go down, you could go this way or that way. But you want the steps to go up along the wall. You don't want to build the steps
Right,
in the
out.
rim.
Right.
So,
So all this would stay, and this would stay, and this would stay. So basically, it's just, I guess you would know that better, like how to open this. I guess how with the wall, like run along here.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is the back wall right
Right.
here of this office. So the
So
question
this will
is,
still be here. This
Yes.
little, that's a good little storage part.
yeah, this is the storage area. You
Yeah.
got the bathroom on the other side.
Side.
Yeah.
And it's just taking this out. So this is the front area. Bring down these walls. Open up this room. Figure out this wall. Yeah, just gonna walk this out.
Light on?
Yes.
For your camera.
So then at this point, Peaches, when you come in, like this door is, this. And you'll be all the way, you'll walk right into this area. So this is kind of like another exit door, but you still got to be able to get to the yard, but whatever.
Oh, the other thing is we need to subtract for the stair.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
okay.
30 by 30.
Yeah,
30 square feet.
I should actually do that now.
What you think, man? 29.
It's gonna make
About
this
29. So, like I say, this the flooring, the walls, and the electrical.
I think Hugo can go through here, man.
Hugo, hell yeah. Hell yeah, without damn no way. Take this out, take these out, take them out. You gonna work. Get George over here to get his guys to take this off and skim it. We don't want him to paint, we just want you to prep it. Take this off, prep it. So, we just had the meeting with the dude, right? So, long story short, y'all, there's some more walls that need to be opened up in there. And, in so many words, in a nice way, he was saying, like, he would have to see what that cost would be. And we'll probably want to try to, like, put some of that cost on us, which I'm not willing to do, man. We already got to go in here and do some electrical, brighten the place up. You can see that bathroom, that tile would have to come out. We'd have to redo that tile. We have to do some plumbing in there to get 2 toilets in there. Pull all that raggedy carpet off the walls. Skim coat the walls, paint in there. Our budget will probably be, I would just say it would be safe to say, to set a budget of about 30K. And then a lot of times it'd be unforeseen things, like even he was saying, once you start opening up walls and going up in stuff, you don't know what you're gonna run into, you know what I mean? So let's just guesstimate the job being, let's say 60 grand, you know? So that would be 30 on his end and 30 on ours to do the cosmetic stuff, and he get in there and do all the real, you know, the rough stuff, knocking down the walls and demolition and opening that place up. Because like I told him, if we can't get the correct head count in there that we need to make the business even work, it's not it's not really worth even doing it. Him spending his money or ours. You know what I mean? So I mean, you can't just, you know, and then when you do the math, that's contingent on if it's a full house of kids in there. It might not fill up overnight, you know what I'm saying? It may take time, you know what I mean? But a lot of times if you can just get enough kids in there, and she can get 4 or 5 kids enrolled, because she is full at the center here. She's full at the center down there. The other center over on Adams is full, man. Thank Jehovah God for that, you know what I'm saying? But if you open a place up like that, you know, and you go to hiring people, you got to hire 1 teacher and at least get about 4 to 5 kids in there just to keep the teacher paid and keep the rent paid, where you don't have that burden of adding overhead to your already crazy overhead we already got. So I just don't want us running into no brick walls, man. And As far as splitting the cost, you know, like she told him, like, man, this is this building, this your building. You know what I mean? You want to rent your place out, so you could either keep that sign up in front of there and keep his fingers crossed and hope somebody want to come take it as is with that raggedy carpet and shit in there, or you get in there and spend a little bit of that money that you guys got, because they got plenty of it, you know what I'm saying, and get the building ready for some long-term tenants that you know is going to be there a long time. If it was my building and the lady already been written next door from me for many years, we done had this place, you know what I'm saying? And they willing to take this other side over, and all I gotta do is spend 30, 40 grand to get this shit in order, man, and give her the key and don't have to worry about no tenant no more time soon. That's what I would be willing to do. That's exactly what I would do to you know, just to have good tenants, man. Like I say, that's the goal that you want to get to, is where you have real estate properties where you can meet people and show them your building, just like he did us, and you just make your money collecting the rent, renting it out to other people that's chasing after their dreams and dealing with their goals as far as operating their businesses, man. So I'm gonna see what she got to say when she get in the car. But you know, if we willing to spend our part, like I said, on the cosmetic stuff, flooring, painting, doing the plumbing, adding in the extra small toilets. It's a few things that we got to do, and a lot of that stuff we already got over in that warehouse where she got a whole bunch of school supplies, you know what I mean? So a lot of that stuff we probably already got, man, just to get the doors open and make it happen, man. But that's the cost of doing business, man, you know what I'm saying? And it's just good to have your money in place when opportunities like this present itself to you. But just up the street, up Pico, a little farther west, is where I spent thousands of dollars trying to create a restaurant, a deli business some years ago, and that didn't work out. So then I give the people the key back, and guess what? Guess who spent all the money converting somebody else's building into a restaurant, to where now they got some dude down there selling pizza. You know what I mean? But I made that building restaurant ready off of my hard-earned money. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't own the building, man. So I really don't be that eager to jump at stuff like that. And you know, you just can't be foolish with your money these days, man. Money is hard to come by, but if an opportunity is there, of course you want to take it and try to go for it. But it's tough, man. You know what I mean? You got to make the right decisions in business, you know what I mean? Or you'll be going out of business, guys.